recognizing it without requiring that he furnish a description from memory.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. The Gemara says that Tviyas Ayin, if the Talmud Chacham says, I recognize it, so you return it to him even though he didn't give you a sign that says that it's his. And then over there the Gemara says, if you have kids in 4th or 5th grade, they learn this Gemara. Yeah, they enable Matthias. Over there it says that they he doesn't change his words except for 3 things. He'll lie about where he ate or where he slept. He'll also won't say which Masechta he's learning.
Oh.
And he'll also what was the 3rd one? It was something else. Three things. Only 3 things he was allowed to change his words for. Everything else he's 100% honest.
You said the 3.
Where he was
Ate,
at 3 in the morning.
slept, and
8.
slept.
I think that means lodging. Bepuria, Masechta, there was one more. I don't
You
remember.
said that.
It goes from the bottom of the
Doesn't
page to
change
the top.
his-
Okay, so
Oh, he doesn't tell you what Masechta.
right.
That's the 3.
Okay.
He's sleeping and what is that?
So who's a Talmud Chacham? Rav Chisda says they're right treifa latzmei. Someone that's able to look at his own treifa, his own animal, and to say that it's puzzle, that it's invalid. That means that he's ready to forfeit his own money. He can see his own thing. The pasuk in Mishlei says that someone that hates gifts will live.
Whoa.
So hates gifts means that he's not greedy. So Zeraya Treifa Latzmei. This is someone that could see his own treifa and still look at it as if he's not involved, and unbiased make a ruling.
Wow.
Darish Marzucha Mishmeder Rav Chisda. Marzucha says in the name of Rav Chisda. Marzucha should be on here. He's way down here though. Marzucha. He's Mishmeder Rav Chisda, in the name of Rav Chisda, so he didn't hear it from him. He says, Kol mi shekara v'shana, anyone that learns Chumash, Shaina, he learns Mishnah, V'roya treifa latzmai, and he's not greedy, he can see his own treifa. V'shimish talmid chachamim, and he also serves the Torah sages. This means that he's able to compare Mishnayos one to another and answer contradictions, compare and contrast Mishnayos. Alava kasavayma, regarding him, the pasuk says, Yigia kapecha kisaychal. The work of your hands, you eat. Ashrecha v'tayvlach. You're praised, you're lucky, and it's good for you. Rav Zvid Amar Zeicha v'nechal shnei alamis. Ha'olam hazeh v'olam haba. You merit to inherit the 2 worlds, this world and the next world. Ashrecha v'olam hazeh. It's you're lucky in this world, v'tayvlach, and it's good for you in the world to come.
Is there any commentary that says Haroa Treifa Latzmo is actually
He sees his own.
referring to himself?
That's
his
a
own,
great interpretation.
Yeah, and what he does is he says, no, I'm not going to rationalize that fault of mine and say that's really okay, this and that, but
That's an excellent interpretation.
Nice.
yeah, but does anyone say it? My saying it doesn't.
You
It's
just
not
said it.
worth it.
No. By the Baal
video.
Shem Tov. No, Rashi says not that he sees his own blemish.
Oh,
Rashi says he's seeing a treifa. He sees a blemish in his animal, and he's not greedy. Dr. Stein is giving us the inner interpretation. He
On
sees
video
the blemishes
forever.
in himself.
the inner gizzard.
No,
Video forever.
by the Baal Shem Tov, a simple person would make a statement, and the Baal Shem Tov would say that what this means in spiritual worlds. But even this is not even a good interpretation that we don't need the Baal Shem Tov for. Not we don't need the Baal, but saying even we could understand.
He sees the blemishes
In himself. In other words, he sees his own faults.
Right, but he doesn't sell himself
But
short.
he doesn't rationalize it.
He
He calls these traits. He says, "No, you know
Very
what?
good.
I have to work on these because these are not kosher.
Take the rest of the day off.
Work on it the rest of the day."
Rabbi Elazar, ki avim shadrilei mi bein nesiya midi leishakol. Rabbi Elazar, when they would send him something from the house of the Nasi, he wouldn't accept it. Remizamni leila yazal. Rabbi Elazar is the friend student of Rabbi Yochanan. It's Rabbi Elazar ben Padas.
Right side.
So He didn't want any gifts. He didn't go to any invitations. He didn't take them. Amar like a boy mardechi. Do you not want me to live? The ksiv saying matanas yecheh. Someone that hates gifts will live. So what are you trying to do? Kill me? Rab Zera, however, ki meshadri when they would send him le shakel, he wouldn't take it. Ki ab mizamnin le, but when they would invite him, azal he would go to an invitation. He wouldn't eat it. He wouldn't take a gift in his house, but he would go to their house. Why? He says, Amar is yakuri yudim is yakerabi. It's their honor that I'm taking their invitation. So it's not a gift for me, it's a gift for them.
Wow.
That's self-confidence.
Wow. Totally.
For someone whose name is Zera, which means small,
Really?
so
Didn't we read that before somewhere? That
did we have this Gemara somewhere? This Gemara is in
statement about
it's Gemara Megillah and the Gemara
it's good
Brachas.
for the. Oh, where's the other place?
Part of this is in Brachas,
And
but it's in Megillah.
oh, I just
You
finished
did in
Megillah.
Megillah, yeah, the
so
end of
that's why-
Megillah.
I knew I learned it.
Then the Megillah.
They wrote in the Menachem.
Oh man, I told you, this extra coffee Hawaiian
Right,
blend
right.
hazelnut, good.
I'm going for their benefit.
Changed the whole morning.
It's the 8 sugars you put in there.
Amar
There's 2 sugars.
Amar Rav Yehuda
Who's
Marav.
counting?
Rav Yehuda says in the name of Rav, Nikva Kanafa. We're going back to the laws over here. If there is a hole in the trachea, this is Rav Yehuda in the name of Rav. So that's Rav Yehuda in the name of Rav. Very common. Rav Yehuda is the major student of Rav. He's in the center. He's in the center. See that? Rav Yehuda. Yeah? Rav Yehuda. Rav Yehuda was the founder of the yeshiva in Kumpadisa. So it's just a big yeshiva. Rav was in Surah.
Surah, it says Surah, yeah.
Yeah. And Shmuel was in
Yehuda is it?
Kumpadisa. He started. He learned. Rav Yehuda was a student of Rav. He was a student of Shmuel, and then afterwards he started the yeshiva in Kumpadisa. He was the one that Rami Bar Yecheskel yesterday said, "Don't listen to my brother's Yehuda, my brother's thing." Nikva kenafa mitzdarfin laruba. If it's punctured like a sieve, that adds up to the majority. It means there's a lot of perforations along the circumference of the trachea. So if it's punctured along the majority of it, yeah, that's a good picture. Should I hold that up? See that?
Yeah, it's like a comb running into it, almost.
Right. So then, because it's over the majority, so that would be treif, because we said if it's severed, the majority is severed. The majority of the space. The space, because we have a story with Rabbi Bar Mechan. Masiv Rabbi Yirmiyah. Rabbi Yirmiyah has a question. Where did they put Rabbi Yirmiyah here? Rabbi Yirmiyah went to Rabbi Yochanan. No, Rabbi Yirmiyah was with Rabbi Zera. Rabbi Yirmiyah is a student of Rabbi Zera. It's right here, but they put him under Rabbi Bo. Rabbi Yirmiyah is famous for his questions. He's put in Israel on the chart, but he was also in Babel. B'gulgayla sheyesh b'nekev echad arach afilu yesh b'nekavim harbim mitzdarfim l'mali makadeach makdach. This is talking about giving off impurity in a tent. If there's a skull of a human, so that would give off impurity. Now, however, if the skull is missing something, so then if it's incomplete, so then it doesn't give off impurity. It would only give off impurity if it was touched. So, how much missing would be considered that it's missing and it won't give off the impurity? So we said anything that wouldn't allow it to heal would be missing that while it was alive, and it wouldn't be able to heal, then it's missing. So, Malay Makdach is the amount of what's the thing they bang the doctors bang the knee in it?
A hammer.
A hammer? Just the hammer? I thought.
Reflex hammer.
Oh, reflex. I thought there was like a fancy name for it. Okay.
The reflex
The reflex
hammer.
hammer. So the hammer that the doctor uses, I think, is what it's referring to. So if it would be that amount space on the skull that's missing, it won't give off the tumah. Alma, we see, kiven the shir malay makdach, l'malay makdach mitzdarfen. So what it said is that if you have a lot of holes in the skull, that would add up to that space. So then that would combine. Now, what is the space? What is the amount of holes that would make the trachea invalid? So hachanami kiven the shir ki iser l'ki-iser mitzdarfen. See, there's two possibilities in the trachea. One is if it's severed, and one is if there are holes in it. It's a difference. Severed means that it's being cut, that there's nothing missing from the trachea, it's just a cut. Holes means that there's perforations, that there's skin, there's material missing. He says if you have a bunch of holes, they add up to the majority, they'll combine as if it's severed. He says, why are you using that measurement of majority? Over here you mentioned holes. Holes means that there's material missing. That's a different measurement, which we didn't learn. That's a measurement of an isser, the size of a coin. The size of an isser is a 8 prutas, or unless it's a different type of isser. What
It's
do they say there?
24th of a silver dinar.
Okay. Well, a dinar has 6.
Oh, it says here, different Isser coins were different sizes and
Oh.
things.
Okay.
This is an Italian Isser rather than the Greek Isser.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with the difference. Okay, so he's asking, but you gave the wrong measurement. You should have given the size of an isser. So the Gemara says, "Hachanami, given the shir lekisser stuff." Okay, that was Rav Yirmiyah's question. So, who did he ask this? Ishtamitze. The Gemara says that Rabbi Yirmiyah forgot. Hadam Rav Chelba Amar Rav Chamar Bar Goya Amar Rav. He forgot a certain statement that was said in the name of Rav. Nekavim sheish be'em chisaron mitzdarfen lekisser. Shem be'em chisaron mitzdarfen leruba. A hole that's missing material. Yes, he's right. That combines to an isser. But a hole that's not missing material, that's just a puncture. So that it has to be measured by the majority, not by the isser. The isser is a smaller measurement, but that's if material's missing. These holes were just punctures. So that's why...
Doesn't the puncture at least miss material, the
It can
volume of the
push
puncture?
it to the side. You push through with the needle. If nothing comes out at the end. It's not, a hole puncher
Right.
pops a piece out.
Yeah.
But if you push through with some sort of tool or a needle or a nail, then it pushes the material to the side. It doesn't actually remove it.
Oh, you mean that it closes up
It
without
it-
being sealed, like a hole from an
Right.
earring?
Like a hole from
So
the
there's
earring,
a hole, but
it doesn't take out a piece of material. It just makes a hole
just
through.
separates.
Okay. Amar Rabbi Bar Bar Chana, Amar Rabbi Shua ben Levi. Very interesting. Rabbi Bar Bar Chana says in the name of Rabbi Shua ben Levi. Rabbi Shua ben Levi. He's got to be up here on the top. I don't know. He belongs here on the chart. Rabbi Shua ben Levi. Levi was a student of Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, and Rabbi Shua ben Levi was his son. That's what it's assumed. He's quoted even in the Bais in Pirkei Avos in the last chapter. So Rabbi Bar Bar Chana says in his name, Nitlahi menu ritzua. If a strip is removed, mitzdarefes l'ki'isser. Even though it's not in a circle, but nevertheless it will combine to the size of the coin. The coin has a certain size, but you take the area and you it's the area, it's not the actual shape. Let's say it's punctured like a sieve. What would be the halacha? Amrlei hari amru. It's already been stated. Nekavim sheish bem chisaron mitzdarfen leki'isser. If the hole is missing material, that joins to be an isser. Shein bem chisaron mitzdarfen leruba. But if it's not missing material, if it's just a puncture, then it goes to the rule is the majority of it if it's severed because of those punctures. Okay, let's leave it over here. I'm just going to be rushing.
For tomorrow morning, because of the Aliyahs, right? This tomorrow morning. So can we plan maybe our own laning?